Hello, you beautiful people. It's your friendly neighbor Pokémon once again, and this video will be showing you the Diancie Escalation Stages from 201 all the way to the final stage 300 boss. Alright, so in this video I did not dissect it with intervals of 50 stages. Is because that the stage 250 boss and the stage 300 boss is pretty much the same thing, only that the stage 300 boss has a lot more HP. Not too much, but significant amount more HP. Alright, so now here we jump all the way to stage 240, because from stage 201 all the way to stage 240 it is exactly the same stage format. As you guys have noticed in the previous older 50 interval stages, a lot of the stages are pretty much the same format. And in this format, after the first 3 moves you will summon 3 blocks. So yeah, basically that, from stage 101 all the way to stage 240. So that's why I'm showing this video on the toughest stage in this current format, which will be stage 240. So the team is the same team. Mega Gengar for its combo potential, Crobat, so hopefully it can activate poisonous moves here and there, and because he has a good base power, Cobalion for its power of 4+, and Dialga for its base 80 attack power. Alright, so that's pretty much it, and as you can see, even on the toughest stage with this 3 block format, as long as you can do it right, even with Mega Gengar it can be really easy. Alright, so that is stage 240 wrapped up, and now from stage 241 all the way to stage 249, it will be much tougher, because those blocks will actually not be blocks anymore, it will actually become barriers. So let us jump all the way to stage 249, the toughest stage with this current format before the stage 250 boss. Alright, so as you can see right here, even after the first 3 moves, barriers will be summoned, and I feel that Mega Gengar is still the Mega to go with. So yeah, so with Mega Gengar, all you have to just focus on is combos, and let's say if there's a barrier that is actually disrupting in the stage itself, Mega Gengar can actually be good because of its pseudo complexity effect. There is a higher chance for the other 3 team members to actually try and get rid of the barrier, let's say through Skyfall drops or maybe through a next match. And if Mega Gengar is actually the one that is being barriered, which isn't for this case, it can just remove the barrier along with itself. So yeah, Mega Gengar does pretty well against barrier stages, along with Mega Rayquaza as well. So yeah, so if you have Mega Rayquaza for the 3DS players, it can be really good. Even from stages 201 all the way to stage 249, or even the entire escalation battle, you can just really use Mega Rayquaza, especially if yours is fully candied, I mean. Otherwise, Mega Gengar works just as well. Mega Marai can also do pretty good here as well, but with barriers in mind, there is not too much obstacles on these stages, just that its HP is really tanky. So I prefer Mega Gengar's more consistent combo potential over Mega Marai. Right, so actually this stage should not be that difficult. Its HP should be roughly around, let's say, over close to 30,000 HP. But either way, regardless, if you can just focus on making combo, if you know how to really optimize the usage of using Mega Gengar really well, then yeah, this stage can actually be a breeze as well. Alright, so as you guys notice, there's actually a big column of barriers that will actually get summoned. And yeah, so If you can handle those barriers, let's say with Mega Gengar or with any other Mega, you can actually be really good. Alright, so we actually got those barriers down pretty much in that one move itself. And I actually know that I'm actually showing this video actually pretty late because by now the Diancie stages have already been completed, but I did not really have that much time on my hands because I'm actually playing both on the mobile version and on the 3DS version, so that is basically 600 stages of escalation battles, and very few people actually are sane enough, and I'm probably insane enough to do something like that, but well, I guess that's my commitment with Pokemon Shuffle. Alright, so as you can see, the HP is roughly over 30,000. So, as I already mentioned, I will not be showing stage 250 boss because it's basically the same thing as a stage 300 boss. So there's really not much difference. So now we will jump all the way down to stage 279. Alright, so there's not much difference here. I mean, I'm still using the same thing basically from stage 201 all the way to here, exactly the same. Even in the boss stages, I'm using this exact same team. If I had a fully candy Mega Rayquaza on the mobile version, I will probably have used that. But I'm sure most of you guys don't actually have fully candy Mega Rayquaza. No offense, I think majority of players probably don't have the time to actually farm too many Mega Speed Ups and fully candy Mega Rayquaza. And yeah, so I'm hoping that if you guys actually want to see how Mega Gengar actually does well in these stages, then I think it'll probably be more helpful to you guys. Alright, so basically from these rounds, from stage 251 all the way to stage 294, it's the same format again, repeated format. The only thing you have to watch out for is trying to make those 4 combos after its initial countdown timer. If you fail to make combos, then it will start to disrupt. Alright, so if you can actually hold onto the combo, if I'm not wrong, it should be a 4 combo plus. If you can keep holding onto a 4 combo minimum after its initial 3 countdown timer, then you're good to go with these stages really. It should be no problem. If you so for Megas, I would really recommend Mega Gengar, maybe a fully candied Mega Rayquaza, to really try to secure those 4 combos. And from here we actually jump all the way to the final 5 tough stages, which is being 295 all the way to 299. Alright, so for these stages I actually did stage 295 itemless, and I'm actually doing stage 296 itemless. As you guys can see, I'm actually starting with 16 moves. So I have actually succeeded with doing stage 295 itemless, and now yeah, here's stage 296 for you guys. And again, same team, Mega Gengar team, same team members, Crobat, Cobalion and Dialga. So it's pretty much the same thing. So after the first 3 initial countdown timer, you will start to summon 2 barriers. So it's pretty much similar to the format of stage 241 all the way to stage 249. And just to let you guys know, from stage 295 to stage 299, the difference in these stages compared to before is that there will not be any more 4 combo requirements. So if you make a 1 combo, 2 combo, 3 combo mistake, or by accident or whatever, you will not get penalized on this stage. But however, take note that its HP for these stages is really bulky. Alright, so if you can see, after its first, it will do 2 disruption summons of 2 barriers each. The next one will be a 4 timer count of another column of barriers. So pretty much exactly the same stage format as stage 241 to stage 249. But yeah, just take note that a huge column of barriers will actually start falling down very soon. So again, I would really recommend using a Mega Gengar or a Mega Rayquaza for these stages. So right, as you can see right here, so the moment when you start to see Diancie having a 4 timer countdown, you should get prepared for what will come next. Alright, but actually for these stages, I have to say you have to consider using items, especially from stages 297 all the way to 299. It is probably safer if you guys use items. So the minimum items that you guys can use, because the disruptions aren't that severe, I would not recommend you guys using a disruption delay or a complexity. So by default, I think that you guys can pretty much do well with either attack boost or +5 moves, or even using both of these items. That using an attack boost and +5 moves should get you through stage 299. I know the cost will be it will be actually pretty costly, especially for mobile players, but that's the DNC stage for you guys. I personally don't like this stage too much, or this escalation too much, because it can be really draining on coins, especially for the final bosses, where majority of players actually had to invest in full item ones from the bosses from stage 200, 250 and 300. And even some players actually do not have any success beating 250 and stage 300 with full items as well. Alright, so this is just to show you guys that yes, actually this stage can actually be defeated itemless, but you will really need to really fork out huge and big combos pretty much throughout the stage itself. Alright, so we got one more move left, and yeah, actually I was actually pretty... Sometimes I like to say I make my own luck, but sometimes you really need to luck out for these stages. And the good thing was that I actually tried stage 250, 295 and stage 296 itemless on the first go, and I succeeded both times. So I was pretty happy with that. And as you can see, the HP is a ridiculous 40,000 HP. So you guys can pretty much imagine. Alright, so now I'm going to skip all the way to the second last stage of this Diancie Escalation battle. Alright, so again, really nothing, same team, exactly the same format from stage 295 to 299, which actually follows the format of stage 241 to stage 249. And the thing is the same thing, try to get Mega Gengar up and running, really focus on those big combos. When you see a lot of Mega Gengar icons dispersed around the board, try not to make any Mega Gengar direct matches. Try to make matches of your other team members, and hopefully the Mega Gengar icons will actually drop onto each other indirectly, or maybe through Skyfall. When I like to use Mega Gengar, I will never ever really like to actually match it directly. I honestly do not like to do that. As you can see right here, I could have made the match, but I chose to do an indirect match with my other team members. Reason being is that Mega Gengar has the ability to really enhance long combos, especially when there is a lot of them on the board already. So the thing is, if you're gonna keep matching those few Mega Gengar icons while they're already on the board, it's going to defeat the purpose. What you want to do is you want them to actually flood the board as much as you can, and the more they flood the board, there's a better chance of you guys to actually make a lot of mid-air combos. Like what I'm saying is that like a lot of these matches such as this actually it's all dependent of the frames per second. If I can show you guys a very good example, sometimes you know that some matches will actually hover in the mid stage, something like this, exactly like that. So the matches don't fall directly, the icons don't fall immediately after your first initial match if you actually match it in the center of the stage. So that is actually playing wrong with the frames per second of the match itself. So if you can actually get a lot of mid-air combos, there is always a chance that an icon can actually match or have a higher chance of matching straight down the column with any potential matches side by side. So yeah, Mega Gengar really helps to enhance all those mid-air combos that I really like. It's a bit technical, sorry for you guys. If you guys don't really get the gist of it, it's okay. Alright, so on this stage I actually decided to use an attack boost. If you can see from the damage, it's all really attack boost based, but I did not use the +5 moves because if you guys pretty much know how I play this game, I like to take risks in this game. I like to challenge myself with limited items or yeah, you know. But anyway, coming to the Mega Gengar icons, whenever you're using Mega Gengar, don't match the Mega Gengar icons as much as possible. That is my that's pretty much a summary of it. Alright, so that's stage 199 done with attack boosts, and now we go all the way to the final boss stage, which is actually stage 300. Alright, so I'll be using the same team, exactly the same team. So this is a guide to actually show you guys that if I had the choice, if I did not have any free mega starts, if I did not have any free disruption delays, I would definitely actually use it in this stage. But however, due to my self-limiting item hoarding habits, or the challenge of me self-restricting myself with mega starts and disruption delays, that is why I want to show you guys how important having a mega start and using a disruption delay, especially disruption delay, can really help you in this stage. The mega start for the Diancie Escalation boss stages is actually important because whichever mega that you're using, whether it be Mega Marai, Mega Gengar or Mega Rayquaza, probably these three megas, it can really help try, assuming that there are enough Mega Tiles when you're starting the board out, it can really help to actually clear out the initial starting layout as fast as possible, because as you guys can see, you're actually starting out the stage with 16 rocks and 4 barriers stacked in the middle. You're actually very limited with the moves that you can actually make. So that is why Mega Start can actually be pretty important in this stage, even if you're using Mega Gengar, because it can actually take a while to actually get Mega Gengar up and running with this initial starting format. Alright, so we actually lucked out there with actually clearing all the disruptions, and we actually got a pretty big combo on this turn. So that was actually pretty nice. So from this point on, it's more about after you manage to clear all of the starting initial disruptions, it's a matter of just keeping up the pace. Pretty much every turn is always dedicated, at least for me, because I'm not using a disruption delay, it's always dedicated to clearing out as much disruptions as I can while trying to make as much combos as I possibly can as well. Alright, so not too bad of a combo. 7 combo there. And also, it's a good idea to actually plan, or at least to, when I was playing this stage, I actually count down when Diancie will actually summon its 2x2 barriers in the center. So there was a lot of planning in my head. If I could get Mega Gengar icons within that 2x2 center, or if I can get any of the 2 icons in the 2x2 centers, the 2 similar icons in the 2x2 centers, yeah, that can actually really help in clearing those barriers much more efficiently. Yeah, so that was my planning for at least people that did not actually use disruption delay, which I think probably 99% of people actually use a disruption delay on this stage itself. But let's say if your disruption delay does eventually expire out, what you can do is basically you can try to hope that Mega Gengar icons or Mega Rayquaza icons actually fill up those the 2x2 center just before it disrupts its barrier summon, as you can see right here. Or maybe just plan out and just pray that you have your 2 similar icons basically orientating on, let's say, C1 and C4, and the 2 similar icons orientating similarly on D3 to D4. Alright, so we're on the final turn left, and unfortunately I already knew this was pretty much going to happen halfway through the stage. That pretty much I wasn't going to make it. I actually also had to use 2 jewels to actually win stage 250 boss. So my expectation was, okay, if you can just manage to just fork out 2 jewels on the stage 300 boss, it's actually considered to me actually an improvement. Because let's say if I actually use 2 jewels on stage 250, I was probably, maybe the general consensus was that, okay, maybe I will have to spend 3 jewels on the final stage. So if it was 2 jewels for me to spend on the final stage, I will be really happy with that. Just for the sake of keeping my Mega Stats and my disruption delays. Alright, so we are on the final turn of the first jewel expenditure. And unfortunately, close but not close enough. Very close to 60,000 HP, but just a little bit more. Alright, so pretty much, as you guys can tell from the HP, the next few moves, especially on this next very move, this will be the move to actually get it. And a very nice power of 4+, ending the stage off. The Pokemon that actually took me a long time to actually grind up from level 1 to catch, to grind up from level 1 all the way to, and train it all the way to level 9. And just to finish the stage, or finish this entire escalation with 17 hours left to go, we did it. We got the 2 speed ups. So I hope you guys really enjoyed the video. If you do, drop a like, feel free to subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next video.